Let me ask you something uncomfortable. How many of your thoughts are actually yours? Not the ones you repeat, not the ones that feel familiar, the ones you chose. Because if you've ever felt guilty for saying no, afraid to disappoint people you barely respect, or anxious without knowing why, then this video isn't entertainment, it's an explanation. Nobody controls you by force anymore. That era ended a long time ago. Today, control is quieter, softer, psychological. And the scariest part? Most people defend the system that's controlling them. You were told you're free to choose, free to think, free to live how you want. But notice something. Your biggest fears are shared by millions of people you've never met. Fear of being judged, fear of being left out, fear of being misunderstood. That's not coincidence. That's conditioning. Real power doesn't remove options. It decides which options feel safe. That's why people say things like, "I didn't have a choice." They did, but only one option felt emotionally survivable. Control doesn't come from force. It comes from shaping consequences inside your mind. Guilt is the most effective control mechanism ever created. Not fear, not violence. Guilt. Fear makes people rebel eventually. Guilt makes people police themselves. Think about it. When someone wants something from you, do they demand it? No, they remind you of what you owe. After everything I've done for you, if you really cared, don't disappoint us. Notice how none of these are arguments. They are identity attacks. You stop asking, "Do I want to do this?" and start asking, "What kind of person would I be if I didn't?" That's the switch. That's where power changes hands. Silence isn't awkward. Silence is revealing. When you stop reacting, stop explaining, stop filling space, people panic because most humans think out loud. Their words are how they stabilize themselves. The quiet person controls the emotional temperature of the room. That's why interrogators use silence. That's why manipulators fear it. That's why leaders speak less than followers. If someone pushes you to talk more than you want, they are not curious. They are positioning themselves above you. Confidence isn't loud. Loudness is compensation. Real confidence doesn't need agreement. It doesn't chase validation. It doesn't explain itself. The most dangerous people in any room don't interrupt, don't rush, don't compete for attention. They let others expose themselves. That's why presence is felt before it's understood. You were trained to be polite over being honest, be liked over being respected, be agreeable over being effective. These aren't moral values. They are social lubricants. They make systems run smoothly, even if the system doesn't serve you. The moment you stop over-explaining, the moment you stop apologizing for existing, people feel it, and some will resist you for it. That resistance is proof you change the hierarchy. Power exposes who you are. That's why most people avoid it. Power requires emotional restraint, psychological awareness, responsibility for consequences. Most people want influence without accountability. That's why they stay followers. The moment you understand human behavior, you realize how predictable it is, and that's both empowering and unsettling. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. Comfort keeps people asleep. Awareness wakes them up. The truth is, once you see how influence works, you'll hear conversations differently. You'll notice patterns you never noticed before, and you'll realize how often power is handed away voluntarily. This channel isn't for everyone, and it was never meant to be. If you're ready to understand what's actually happening beneath words, tone, and silence, you know where to go. The Dark Influence Guide is in the bio. Use it wisely. Because once you see the game, you can't pretend it isn't being played.